Nedu, I hear say una want pursue legal actions against me over which I talk about you. Before we go court, the people where they say you defraud them, they don't contact me. And since you don't talk your own side of your story for the press release, this is their own side of the story.
VDM, what's in the apple now? Why is your thing Igbo? Now you they call out. They know they commit crime for not.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. I don't know if it's possible or anybody will know Nedu, because I need somebody to connect me to Nedu. It's either the person give me a number or he connect me to Ram direct, because I need to advise Nedu. Because based on waiting at the year, they do want to take legal way for VeryDarkMan matter, based on say VeryDarkMan live for him head. I don't know, maybe they do not know VeryDarkMan before, or you don't know the kind of thing with VeryDarkMan fit do. Because the more you believe you are clean and you know yourself, because me personally, I know say they do not clean. The more you think say you feel cover your shit, the more fresh, new evidence come outside. So for Nedu trying to drag this thing, I never see the best lawyer with Nedu we get. VeryDarkMan will always win you. VeryDarkMan they make one word. If I come for you, you go down. If you come for me, you go down. Best way if he made that word, and check one or two things or one or two people VeryDarkMan don't get issue with. Check who cut out at the end of the day. Fala no we start VeryDarkMan. Now Nedu won't start VeryDarkMan. But man no talk more, because they do VeryDarkMan bring more evidence come outside based on the NGO money when they do collect, when they claim say he no collect any money. When I watch with the VeryDarkMan need to talk, and the fresh new evidence, and the fresh new evidence now is not from Nigeria. Obodo, Ruebu, white man country. Now there they send fresh new evidence to VeryDarkMan to play, so that Nedu go use in head way. Nedu, just give up. I will expect you to do what? So that the matter go down. When I listen to VeryDarkMan.
Nedu, I hear say una want pursue legal actions against me over which I talk about you. Before we go court, the people where they say you defraud them, they don't contact me. And since you don't talk your own side of your story for the press release, this is their own side of the story. You understand? Because here's the thing. I don't want you people to close doors for a lot of Nigerians that are supposed to get scholarship outside from different non-governmental organizations across the world. You know, that's why I must make sure that the truth comes out. So Nigerians, listen to the woman.
Hello, my name is Fatma Shafak. I am the Executive Director of Operations for the Metropolitan School of Business and Management, UK. MSBM is compelled to address the severe mismanagement, dishonesty, and contractual breaches by the Nedu Scholarship Foundation, which resulted in gross misallocation of funds and failure to deliver on agreed charitable initiatives. Despite false claims that we have not pursued legal recourse, MSBM has been actively pursuing this matter through official legal channels. Nedu and his manager Sarah have been summoned by the Nigerian police multiple times regarding this case. As is often with financial fraud investigations, these proceedings take time, but we remain committed to ensuring full accountability. MSBM has been a long-standing supporter of educational access and scholarships, working with reputable organizations such as Lead for Good Africa in Nigeria, which has successfully raised over £40,000, granting scholarships to over 20 students in need. Our intent was to expand the efforts, which led us to partner with Nedu Scholarship Foundation. Nedu and his team displayed a deliberate pattern of deception, mismanagement, and financial irregularities, which raises serious concerns about his intent from the outset. Nedu's team was provided 85 million naira after MSBM was given a budget. 60 million naira was paid upfront, and 25 million naira to be paid after MSBM has seen progress. Here are the major discrepancies and unfulfilled obligations that indicate potential fraud. 7 million naira for 20 LED billboards, no evidence in receipt. 5 million naira for 10 influencers, no evidence in receipt. 10.8 million naira for invitation boxes and cards for 100 people, no evidence in receipt. 14.985 million naira for venue and setup, no accountability in receipt. 5 million naira for Tim DeColo performance, no evidence in receipt. 7.95 million naira for entertainment, no accountability in receipt. 7.9 million naira for food and drinks, no accountability in receipt. 3.5 million naira for digital marketing on Instagram, Facebook, Google or YouTube, no evidence in receipt. 2.5 million naira for offline event promotions, no proof of execution, no receipt. 2 million naira for video production, evidence was sent. 1,056,000 naira for press and media engagement, evidence was sent. 14 million naira for event media coverage, said HIP TV did this as a sponsorship. 5.253 million naira for event management company, no accountability and receipt. In about 3 weeks to the event, after almost 3 months of receiving the funds, Nedu could not show evidence of how the 60 million naira has been spent. No billboards, no adverts on third-party website, just videos on Nedu's page. Yet, Nedu's team was insisting on a 25 million naira balance payment, of which we refused. Nedu's team then claimed we hanged them dry. This was not true. We only requested evidence on how the 60 million naira was spent before we released further funds. Here is a foundation story. MSBM initially proposed a ticketed event following global best practices where ticket sales cover event costs, allowing sponsorship funds to go directly to scholarships. Nedu insisted on a free event, claiming charity events in Nigeria do not charge ticket fees. This ensured MSBM bore all financial risk, while the event had no guaranteed fundraising outcome. MSBM's agreed account was not used for fundraising at the event. A separate bank account was opened without MSBM's consent, violating transparency agreements, which was displayed on Nedu's page. To date, there is no accountability regarding how much, if anything, was raised. MSBM's branding was deliberately suppressed at the event. Other sponsors whom we were never informed about were given higher visibility than MSBM, despite MSBM being the primary funder. MSBM understood fundraising events are not guaranteed to raise funds, which was why we proposed a ticketed event. We cannot dispute what we were never allowed to verify. However, here is what we are requesting for. Full accountability of how the 60 million naira was spent. Proof of what was done with funds, example 20 billboards. Bank payment transfer evidence to vendors. Total amount raised for the purpose of a scholarship. We will continue to push for full transparency, financial transparency and accountability. Pursue legal action for misappropriation of fund and breach of contract. Expose fraudulent practices that undermine genuine charitable efforts. MSBM remains steadfast in its mission to provide educational opportunities through legitimate, transparent partnerships. We urge donors, corporate sponsors and other charities to be extremely cautious when engaging with individuals or organizations that lack proper accountability. Thank you so much.
Anyways, all what they are trying to debunk from my own explanation, it seems like they are the one lying, that indeed they actually defrauded. But I'm not the judge. The petition has been filed. You understand? He will definitely be invited. No be that one where they say they don't call them how many times because they know people for that side. They don't agree God. You will come to this place. Their petition is coming here. They gave it to me. I'll take it there. I don't like fraudsters. I don't like thieves. I don't like people that take advantage of other people. I don't like it. Now, I won't use this one now to spoil opportunities where a lot of Nigerians go get. And I would not let that. I will not let people like you give Nigeria a bad name. And I don't do press conference, I don't go deny. But here they are.
VDM, waiting the apple now. Why is your thing Igbo? Now you they call out. They know they commit crime for not. Balance this thing now. Nigeria is for all of us. So why are you focusing on one tribe? Eh? Are the prisons in the north empty? Crime they happen there now. Balance this thing. Look at what happened. History was made when our former head of state, Ibrahim Babangida, look at the way he, although it took a long time, after 32 years, but at least he has come out to say the truth that happened in that election, 1993 election. Please, we don't want to make the same mistake that our leaders made. That's why they are correcting it right now, so that we can learn. I beg, balance this thing. Everything, they don't do one side. People, they then send me, say, make I ask you. Say, why are your stuff, it's like you're impartial. You'll be like, say, you focus, because people are sending things from every part of the country. So why are you selecting one particular tribe? You understand? Make it not be like, say, you get another agenda. They say, make I ask you. Everywhere good, my people. Do you want to hear? Shalom.